has officially started as of today. He's chilling in jury selection as we speak on this live right now. You know? Crazy. It took way too long. Yeah. I'm gonna just let y'all know just like that, you know what I'm saying? To the 1,600 people that's in here right now. Bro, trial is started today. There's no more free Melly. Swear to God.
Rappers are beginning to leak information on the YNW Melly case. Here's what you need to know. Rapper YNW Bortland revealed what exactly happened on the night of Sakchaser and Juvy's passing to the feds.
And I'm driving, ducking for my life, trying to make sure I don't get hit. And you telling me, you telling me about shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure I don't get hit. I'm driving. I'm trying to make sure I don't get hit. You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna be worried about? You know what I'm saying?
I know it's not for you to worry about.
Shit crazy, bro.
But if you tell me it happened there's got to be some evidence there. There's going to be broken glass, just like there's broken glass over here from when you guys open the doors and stuff like that. Okay, there's going to be broken glass over there when the windows got out. There's going to be casings from the people at your car. Okay, there's going to be evidence over there. Okay, right now there's nothing. I kind of think I know what happened because I got information.
YNW Melly and YNW Bortland were arrested for the passing of Sakchaser and Juvy. Although 4 months into their jail time, YNW Bortland was mysteriously released on bail. This would leave YNW Melly in lockup all by himself. This raised major red flags, leaving many to believe that Bortland may have snitched. However, it was later confirmed that Bortland did not snitch. Instead, a detective found the truth for the two YNW affiliates' passings. Detective Christopher Williams announced in court when the 4 YNW affiliates were leaving the recording studio on October 26, 2018, YNW Bortland brought their vehicle into an empty parking lot. This was away from any surrounding homes and/or witnesses. Now, the feds believe that Bortland and Melly created a plan to set up Sakchaser and Juvy. YNW Bortland's job was to create a distraction inside of the vehicle. Meanwhile, YNW Melly did the act, with Bortland driving the Jeep, carrying all 4 YNW affiliates inside to this mysterious parking lot. He would end up parking in the furthest back corner that was possible, sitting there for roughly 40 minutes. According to GPS evidence tracked on YNW Melly's cell phone, there was absolutely zero movement. In that 40 minutes time is where the feds believe that the crime was committed. Then, after the 40 minutes, YNW Melly would step out of the vehicle. With his cell phone located in his jeans pocket, GPS evidence would track Melly walking around the Jeep twice in a circle before hopping back in. Now, evidence backing all of these claims is that the detective believes the rapper was likely the one who committed the act, and this is why. Detective Williams is known to be the greatest detective in the United States at recreating crime scenes to build an image on how crimes went down. So Williams reconstructed the entire crime scene. He purchased the exact same model Jeep that the 4 YNW affiliates were driving in. He then built human-like figures that all matched the exact same height and weight as all 4 YNW affiliates, sitting them all inside of the vehicle exactly how it was done in the Melly car. He would then use firearms towards these figures, everything lined up the exact same as the actual crime scene, such as the aftermath, with the you-know-what going all over the roof of the vehicle as well as the side. But it also revealed that Melly most likely did this act no further than 8 inches away from their faces, as this act had to have been done from where YNW Melly was sitting inside of the car. As you can see, Bortland, being the driver, had Melly sitting directly behind him, leaving Sakchaser and Juvy both on the right side of the car. Using what is called the stick method, the detective used plastic sticks to match a trajectory of where a firearm could have been used, located from Melly's seat. The trajectory from Melly's seat showed a perfect match to where Sakchaser and Juvy were affected when they were examined. With the evidence backing that Melly has a high chance of being guilty, the next step for the feds was to find the motive. Why would Melly do such a crime? Now, it was revealed there was 2 motives. YNW Sakchaser was set to receive $200,000 from Melly's record label. However, a few weeks prior to the record deal, Melly's mom would post this to her Facebook page.
Show me text messages from Sakchaser, all her friends, and all these people like he's about this life. But I'm saying, like, who you ever out at? What you ever did? You couldn't even take charge. If you don't sit your down and don't ever come for me, because my credentials is real. It ain't even a joke. So don't ever try to come for me, because I don't even play them type of games. Like, what you got that I ain't got? Oh, you your little. I got big. At the end of the day, Melly is my child.
So this created a real mystery for law enforcement. Melly's mom is the most important thing in his life, so someone goes after her. There could be a real motive to retaliate. To find answers on the record deal, you would have to go to YNW Melly's record label, known as 300 Entertainment. The feds tried to subpoena 300 Entertainment so they could investigate the new record deal. However, the detective explained the company refused to honor their subpoena, leaving a lot of mystery in the air. But this would also lead into a lot of unanswered questions, leaving the feds to ask YNW Sakchaser's mother, Jana Thompson, to expand on the $200K record deal. Though she specified she didn't know exactly who the alleged payment was from or what it was for, she did mention she knew about the money, but she didn't know much else. She also mentioned that her son Sakchaser reached out to her a few days prior to his passing, where she would say this: "My son hysterically called me. She said, he was very concerned about my whereabouts. He was concerned about his sister's whereabouts. He was very concerned. Like something was gonna happen to us. And then he told me that he would not get his money." She continued saying, "He said, I'm probably not gonna get my $200,000. I'm probably not gonna get my money." Now knowing that there was some sort of record deal in the air, the feds needed to know more. They looked into Sakchaser's music career, realizing he did drop some hit songs. These are songs such as Tropical as well as Back End. These did get the attention of YNW Melly and his record label. According to records, they claim that Melly could have done this act towards Sakchaser to avoid paying him $200,000 to join his record label, as well as to get back at Sakchaser for going after his mom. However, the second motive seems a lot more likely. Days before the passing of Sakchaser and Juvy, YNW Sakchaser was caught messing around with Melly's at the time girlfriend. YNW Melly's ex-girlfriend's mother did an interview with the feds, as YNW Melly's ex wanted nothing to do with the case and refused to talk. During the interview, the police officer asks the girlfriend's mom, "Were you aware that Sakchaser sent your daughter some rather special type of photos?" Where she responded, "Yes, I am." He asks, "Did you saw those photos?" She replies, "I didn't see them, but she did call me. They came over. She was in Tallahassee during that time, and then she told me about them." Now this could easily be seen as a motive for YNW Melly to do this act towards Sakchaser, as it is also very mysterious how the ex-girlfriend wants nothing to do with the court case. But even with all of this being shared in the courtroom, we would even see reports very recently of, and I quote, "YNW Melly appears to be in great spirits at his trial, where he is facing double life charges, has now officially begun," showing many new photos of YNW Melly in the courtroom, as well as showing off his still diamond grill. Now this is where allegedly Melly was smiling when the courtroom started and the jury was walking in. However, the smile would quickly fade away when the judge would ask YNW Melly about him trying to escape jail very recently. Now the Broward County Jail where YNW Melly is currently locked up did an interview with Complex, where they mentioned in court, on April 11th, 2022, Broward Sheriff's Office received a confidential tip regarding inmates Nicholas Lewis and Jamal Demons, aka YNW Melly, both being housed in the same unit at the main jail, planning an escape from jail by having Demons' attorney bring in 2 handcuff keys in order to assist with the escape. Additional information provided by the source was that Lewis had an item that was illegal in jail, as well as narcotics that were not prescribed to him. The statement continues, "Jail authorities would search Lewis's jail cell after the tip. which came from another inmate. They found multiple illegal items as well as narcotics for which he did not have a prescription. YNW Melly's cell was also searched, but nothing was found except food from the commissary as well as an excessive amount of jail-issued clothing. Now, allegedly, this started when another inmate inside of Melly's cell block was walking past Melly and Lewis having lunch. When walking past, the inmate would allegedly hear Melly telling Lewis that he's gonna ask his lawyer for some assistance breaking out of jail. YNW Melly's mom would react to this entire situation, revealing this.
Okay, so I'm at work and I just seen this crazy story. First of all, this is just another tactic for them to try to literally just tarnish my son's character and everything. They do not want him having attorney visits in person, which will cause for ineffective counsel. So we went to court for that. And they took his phone calls and they have him locked down. They had no evidence whatsoever that his attorneys did anything wrong to prove these accusations, but they knew it would get picked up by the media. So when we get ready to pick a jury, hopefully within the next 2 weeks, it's gonna be, oh, this kid tried to escape. Oh, this kid tried to do all these things. This is all fake because they do not have a case.
As in that video clip of YNW Melly's mom at work, she would mention the feds have no evidence against Melly, which could be a reason that he was seen smiling in the courtroom just recently. The prosecutors are allegedly trying everything to make him look bad in front of this new jury, and it's not working. Just like YNW Melly's music manager 100K Track would say during an interview with DJ Academics.
He built a real great solid team away from just being innocent because he wouldn't do such a crime. He prepared himself and got a proper, defense. Their job is to handle themselves in trial, not on social media. You guys are taking it that way. If they say they got DNA in a car, I'm just gonna tell you, Melly DNA was found in the car. You're gonna think, yeah, his DNA was found in the car the day of the. Oh, he jumped in a car and his DNA was in the car. He did it, okay? But you're not gonna put the fact that this was his car for 6-7 months on those documents and dockets and just automatically be like, yo, he's fried. You don't even know what the defense is. You don't even know what the rebuttal is. You don't even know why that situation occurred. You hear ballistics flying, you don't know what the defense is. You hear this, you hear that. You get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest.
However, even with all of the bad as well as the good in the YNW Melly trial, rappers would still explain their relationships with Melly. YNW B-Slime, Melly's brother, would share this during an interview.
So what's some of the musical advice YNW Melly gave you?
Musical advice: find fire melodies and make money.
No cap. At least you're just straightforward. How was it to see your brother rise to the forefront?
It's kind of like normal to me, because I already knew it was gonna happen. It's just a matter of time when.
What can the people expect to see Melly on?
What could it be? I would say a cheat code for the rap game.
We would even see Meek Mill share this on Twitter. Free Lil Melly, he's innocent. Let's watch the facts of this case so he doesn't get railroaded. It is in Florida and might be on TV. To even later Boosie tweeting, I'm in prayers for YNW Melly tonight. I was in the airport and he paid for my food and magazines and really showed love and respect. He said, nah OG, you ain't paying for anything. I'm about to call the prayer warriors for you, bro. We would even see Drake sharing this about YNW Melly during his own interview.
A kid like YNW Melly who just has the craziest melodies, pain in his voice, but not afraid to just be like, yeah, sure, I might be this way on road, but in my music, this is what I enjoy doing.
And we would even see later Kodak Black speaking on YNW Melly, sharing one of his favorite moments with Melly in the free world.
Yeah, man, free that boy Melvin, man. Free Melly.
Man, stop playing. We're not playing like that. Oh, we go.
This would even lead into Lil Durk, as before the release of his new album, he would share a moment that he had with Melly alongside King Von many years ago.
Bust, you got tippy. Bust harder than mine. It's me.
It's the
I said, you got tippy.
What's wrong?